Do you see beauty on rainy days? Or does bad weather bomb you out? The first time I encountered heavy rains was during a vacation in Taiwan. It rained non-stop for days. While staying in a hotel room, I got bored and picked up my camera. To my surprise, I got a couple of nice shots in that situation. That was almost 10 years ago. And it's a reminder that there are always two sides to a coin. Can you turn it into photo opportunities? This video is about how to make the most of the bad weather. I'll walk you through my thought process. You're welcome to join us on this journey. When it comes to rain photography, we can basically divide it into two categories, day and night, or black and white versus color. Interestingly, during the day, the sky is covered by clouds and appears grayish to the naked eye. However, our cameras are able to pick up the details that we can enhance in post-production. At night, the scene is naturally photogenic with the tungsten street lights and neons. Taking advantage of the water reflection is the cherry on top. Once you recognize that, you can decide which direction you want to go. Let's take this post-typhoon shoot as an example. Here is what went through my mind before I walk out the door. I have to decide which gear to take with me. It's daytime. I know for a fact that overcast sky is ideal for taking black and white photos, so the final result I have in mind would be showcasing shape and texture rather than color. Then I asked myself what my subjects and location would be. After days of rain, there were puddles around for sure. All I had to do is to locate them. Based on past experience, seaside seems a good location. My priority is the landscape, but I don't mind having people in the frame. I like to have a loose plan, leave myself room to improvise. For this shoot, wide angle allows me to capture more of the sky. I don't need a wide aperture because I'm going for deep depth of field, and decided not to use a tripod. Make sense? This is what the scene looked like. The first thing I noticed is a bike in the corner. Shortly after, a man walked into the frame. I immediately lowered the angle and worked on the composition. There was a curvy line on the ground for some reason, and as you can see, I tried to get as close to the ground as possible in order to shorten the distance between the subject and the reflection. The wide-angle lens allowed me to capture the expanded horizon. The sky obviously takes up a big proportion of the composition. One aspect of street photography is having people moving in and out of the frame, and I was lucky to have this man chime in. This is one of my favorite shots. The gesture of the man on the far left echoes the stretching man in the right corner, while the lady was on her way to pick up her bike. The flow was coherent. Everything in this frame guides the viewer's eye from left to right. It's directional, and with the dramatic sky, there was some kind of tension building. So I pay attention to that gesture, movement, eye line, and adjust my camera angle in order to capture that dynamic. If I had turned my camera to a different angle, the composition wouldn't have been as impressive. Why? Because the mountain becomes the background. It's so dominant, it's taking away the attention from the subject. So the clouds are actually negative space we need. The subject and the reflection are the main focal point, while the clouds are the supporting actor. Does it make sense? I think it's important to understand why a composition doesn't work. Then you can use it as experience to apply to the next shoot. One question I often get is how long I stay in the scene. From the timestamps in the files, the whole shoot finished in 15 minutes. This is the last shot I took, and I felt I got some great shots that I'm satisfied with. This is my favorite one. This sidekick is the highlight of the day. What I love about it is I can flip it upside down, and somehow the pattern on the ground looks like a starry night sky. It's illusional. I like that. And also there is a clear path for the viewer from left to right. Here are some close-up shots I took. They're purely reflections. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of my thought process and learned something new. In the next video, I will talk about rain photography at night. If you could hit the like button, it would be much appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.